I don't know about you, but I like keeping my money where I can see it. And unfortunately, traditional big wireless carriers also seem to like keeping my money too. After years for overpaying for wireless, I finally got fed up from crazy high wireless bills, bogus fees, and free perks that actually cost more in the long run. And I switched to Mint Mobile. I'm saving about, 15 to 20 bucks all in a month. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you with premium wireless plans starting at 15 bucks a month. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your own phone number along with all of your existing contacts. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of premium wireless service for Mint Mobile for only 15 bucks a month. If you like your money, Mint Mobile is for you. Shop plans at mintmobile.com/Bubba. That's mintmobile.com/Bubba. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, 5 gigabyte plan required. Equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. TrueWork is hell-bent on creating the most technical, high-performance workwear in the world. The TrueWork story begins in the Colorado mountains, where a trade worker knew that there had to be a better solution than the wet, heavy gear that was weighing him down. That's where TrueWork was born. I actually have some TrueWork overhauls I wear at the track. Warm, waterproof, you can't beat them. You gotta check it out. If you're a hard-working son of a bitch and you're out in the elements, TrueWork is for you. Denim and cotton canvas haven't changed much over 200 years. TrueWork upgrades traditional classic by using the same fabrics worn by elite outdoor athletes. Soft, stretchy, sweat-wicking soft-cell work pants are a major upgrade over wet, heavy jeans. Wind and waterproof shells use intellectually placed insulation for streamlined warmth that lets you stay mobile and agile. TrueWork has over 50,000 five-star reviews and countless stories from trade pros in every state from almost every job across the country. Upgrade to TrueWork for a major change in the way that you work. TrueWork helps you be your best when your best matters the most. Check out the full lineup and get 15% off your first full order at truework.com/Bubba. That's 15% off at truewerk.com/Bubba.
All right, guys, greetings and welcome to another edition of Loner and Stoner. I guess I am the host today, Tuddle. Stoner is... I've been trying to reach him for a couple of minutes now. Just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, Colton has started his new job, his new place of employment. He's been staying really, really busy. He is in a very, very busy area of the Tampa, St. Pete, Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco County area. So it's going to be a little bit of time before he gets back here. So we're already going to start to record, and we're going to call him because he's already off of work right now. He's already prepped the show. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, this fucking sucks. Colton's on the phone. Tuddle's back at the home studio. I'm in Colton's room right now. It's kind of weird. So let's give him a call real quick. See if he answers actually this time. I don't know. We'll see. Second ring.
Hello?
Ah, all right. You picked up before the third ring. Can you hear me okay? Are we good to go?
What's up, my fucking hater?
Yeah, okay. I mean, we could have already been like 10, 15 minutes deep into this, and I tried calling you. So I just suppose that you got called by your boss or something, or were you just bullshitting on the phone?
I was bullshitting on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Anyways.
Dude, welcome to Loner and Stoner. I mean, this is going to be an odd one. Woo! Look at those. Oh, sorry. I'm currently leaving Clearwater Beach, and boy, oh boy, has spring break started.
Yeah,
wow.
you were talking to me about this earlier. Like we have spring break. We also have Bike Week going on in Volusia County as well. You'll be coming over this weekend, but you guys just have spring break over here on this side of the state. How is the ladies, the women per se that are out there?
Clearwater Beach is packed. It took me like 23 minutes to go a mile and a half. I'm over here working on a roof, but that's nonetheless. It's awesome. Spring break is nice. Clearwater Beach is literally on fire with women. Everywhere you turn, you can't stop. Me and the Mexicans on the roof all day long. Their heads just swiveling. Oh, chica. Oh, chica. So yeah, that's how it's been.
I gotta ask over there, like Tampa, it seems like it would be a little bit more of the Hispanic spring breakers in the Tampa area more than what it would be like in Volusia County area.
No, I'm talking about the beaches. We're talking about rich white women.
Okay, all rich older women?
Not Tampa. We're talking Clearwater Beach, Indian Rocks Beach, St. Pete Beach, Bel Air Beach, all those beaches, the actual islands are packed full of spring breakers right now.
All right. Younger, older, are you seeing some older spring breakers out there?
Yeah, there's some olders, but for the most part, it's like college kids spring breakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's because we have the event like months over in Volusia County, starts with Speed Weeks, then goes on to Bike Week, that's 10 days. Then we got about 2 to 3 weeks worth of spring breakers. We also use
Jeep Week.
Yeah, Jeep Week is coming up. I'm trying to get your dad to come over for it. Your dad is like, I'm not going over there. Everybody has souped up Jeeps and stuff. And I'm like, Mr. Lee, this is not like, they're not going to look down on you for driving around your just stock Jeep. And it's a good Jeep that he has. He needs to come out.
It's a brand new stock Jeep. He needs to go over there. Anyway, speaking of that, I will be coming over there. I will not be doing the wrap-up show this Friday. Bubba has an interview he's going to be doing. So Lummy and I will not be doing the wrap-up show. Get out the way, motherfucker!
Oh, God.
Damn it, man. Anyways, so I will not be doing the wrap-up show this Friday. We'll be coming over there. Shelby and I will be coming over there for Bike Week. So that's that. Did you know, okay, a couple weeks ago I went to BRP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was all, I don't know if everybody knew this. I know you knew this. But it was Shelby's birthday and Valentine's Day that I missed.
Yeah,
okay?
It's got to be difficult for you to be with somebody, dating somebody that their birthday and Valentine's Day falls on the same day.
No, dude, that's awesome. That's a Colton 12.5% Jewish man's dream.
Okay, explain.
Like, some people may have requirements like, I want my wife to be blonde. I want my wife to have big breasts. I want my wife to be skinny. Whatever their requirements may be, those shallow requirements. My requirement is I would like my wife to have a birthday on either Valentine's Day or Christmas.
Okay, so I was already going to ask you. So what is better, though? Having a birthday that falls on Christmas or a birthday that falls on Valentine's Day for the man?
For the man, I think either one is fine. They're both good for us because it's a 2-for-1 special. Now for the woman or a kid, birthday on Christmas sucks. If
Yeah,
you're a kid,
sucks.
That just absolutely sucks. You want your birthday to be like 5, 6, 7 months through the year, like about that halfway point,
I was screwed on it as a kid. Mine usually happened like every 3 to 4 years. My birthday would fall on Thanksgiving. But that's also pretty close to Christmas.
Yeah, that is pretty close. But at least you get gifts and stuff. You still get gifts. Compared to if your birthday's on Christmas, you're only getting one gift and that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, you could walk around and just be like, "Yeah, I'm Jesus Christ, motherfucker. I was born
Yeah, good luck.
on the
Good
same
luck,
exact day."
Good luck. So with that being said, I had to make it up to Shelby since I was gone for Christmas or whatever, since I was gone for Valentine's Day and her birthday. So last weekend I made it up by going to an Italian restaurant here in Tampa called Maggiano's.
It sounds expensive. I don't even know what it is, but Maggiano's sounds expensive.
Okay, that was $100 bill all day long. Woo! That was $100 bill.
Is that
And
before
then,
tip? Is that before tip?
No, I mean, it was a fat $100 bill all in. You know, a fat $100 bill would be like, you know, that 110 limit around there. That's a fat 100. A light 100 would be like 90. It was a fat 100 all in for damn sure.
So
I took her there.
Yeah.
What?
No, so I was going to ask, so like when you go, like every once in a while as a man, you know that you're going to have to do a fancy meal probably once a year, right? Like,
yeah,
you're going to have to do that. So when you look at this menu, are there prices on the things? Because I've been to restaurants where there sometimes are not prices on the menu.
I think Maggiano's does post their pricing, yes.
Okay, but you do
so
know
it's not quite that fancy, but it's pretty damn fancy.
But you know,
you have a white tablecloth, black napkins. The servers are all wearing like, you know, white long sleeves, black ties. Like, you know, it's pretty fancy. It's just not like super fancy.
Now, I know that you're not a drinker. Shelby does imbibe in some alcoholic beverages every once in a while. At a place like that, you know, was it fancy enough that you had a sommelier like that came to you and was...
You know, you have a dude that comes around and fills your water up and shit. But Shelby ended up drinking like some type of high-end white sangria or white wine with fruits in it. You know, something like, I don't know, dude. I really don't know. You know what I had? I had root beer.
Now, did you get a whole bottle?
What?
Did you get a whole bottle?
No, because she wasn't going to drink a whole bottle. So no.
All right.
So we did that. That was good. And then that was 2 weekends ago. And then this past weekend, because we are recording this on Tuesday, March 4th. So about 2 or 3 days ago, this past weekend, I actually took her to something you would have never expected me to go to.
Oh, what? Oh, I know exactly.
A play.
Yeah.
A real in-person, a real-life play.
Yeah.
And this play was about the movie The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I enjoyed it, like, a lot.
So,
and I felt fucking bougie as fuck, dude. You know, like, when you're in, like, those nice theaters, you could sit, like, in the balcony section?
Uh-huh.
You know, like I picture, like, where George Washington would sit to watch a play, like, way up top, you know?
Or, I mean...
That's where we were sitting.
I mean, as long as it's not like Abraham Lincoln sitting up there, because we all know what happened to him while he was watching a play, but...
Yeah, same shit. Like, you know, up there in the snotty, like up there where your pinkies are up when you take your sip of water. So we sat up there and we watched the play. You know who was in this play? The reason let me backtrack a tiny bit. The reason we went to this play was, I took Shelby because I needed to take her somewhere. But, Justin Nash, one of the Nash brothers, his girlfriend, who Bubba calls Hi Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
She had one of the main roles in the play. Like, she was person 2 or 3 of importance.
What, like on the billing, she was like 2 or 3 on the billing.
Yes. So she wasn't Adam Sandler, and she wasn't like Adam Sandler's girlfriend. She was like the slutty best friend or something
She
like
could
that,
have been
like in the movies.
She would have been up for like best supporting actress, maybe. Like,
I guess.
Yeah.
But she was in it, and it was cool to see her like do her thing. Like, she was in the play, like bona fide in the play. She's doing musicals and sing-alongs and dances and everything. That was cool. And then our other friend, who's just a good old boy who owns airboats, okay? This motherfucker, George, is his name. George,
oh, yeah.
He's also one of the Nash friends. This motherfucker said, can anybody try out for this play? And Hi Taylor Swift says, yeah, anybody can try out. So George takes some mushrooms, and he goes and tries out for the play on mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
He gets the part.
Now, was he the guy that had the dogs with him, and he had like the big like bus with all the windows and stuff at it at Nash? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. The only interaction I had with him was when I was about to fight that drunk asshole. And their dog was like going crazy, like he was wanting to attack us, and the whole time they were yelling at me. It was like, if you don't calm down, this dog's gonna bite you. And the whole time I wanted to yell. I was like, well, I got a knife on me. It better not, but I didn't say that. But that's the only.
Yeah, that's George. They had that little. Remember that little pit bike that had a sidecar on it that Shelby and I rode together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they own that. Him and his wife own that.
Yeah.
So, so George is just a good old boy. He's bald. He drives an airboat. He's just a good old boy.
Oh,
and when I see him in a play, I lost it, dude. He's playing this little Jewish character. He's got a yarmulke on and a 70s haircut. And I just lost it, dude. In the middle of the play, I started busting out laughing in the middle of the play, and I just couldn't help it. So, anyways, that was my weekend.
I have one experience. So that was not a play. There was a lot of singing in it, correct or no?
Yeah, it was a musical play.
So it was a musical play. I went to like a I know it's going to sound weird when I say straight play. I'm not talking about gay or straight, but it was just a straight play where there was no singing. And
no musical, no nothing.
Yeah, I went up to New York, and this was on Broadway when I was, married.
Okay, yours was on Broadway. Mine was in Inverness, Florida.
Yeah, so mine was on Broadway. It was called Race, RACE, and it wasn't about like stock car racing. It was race, because it dealt with the topic of race, and it had Kerry Washington in it, had James Spader in it, and Jamie Foxx.
Wait. People playing Kerry Washington and people playing James Spader?
No.
People playing Jamie Foxx, or the actual Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, the actual Jamie Foxx, the actual James Spader, the actual Kerry Washington.
That's pretty cool.
We went there, and but man, like, they got so many rules when you go to a Broadway play where it's like, if you got to piss, you're not getting up during a Broadway play, though. Like, I mean, they're very, very, very serious about getting up or, being on your phones or whatever it may be. Like, they're very strict.
I didn't know what to expect. So I took like a shitload of edibles and ate them all. And I was so stoned sitting up there in the balcony with my pinkies up with Adam Sandler's family. Not really Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler playing family. Pinkies up there in the box. And I looked over, and the person that holds the spotlight, for the play.
Yeah.
All I see is the spotlight beaming off of Natch's fucking head. And I go, good thing his fat head is bald.
Hey, so, we're recording this on Tuesday. I'm going to be on the show tomorrow. You were talking about not doing the wrap-up show this week. We talked a little bit about this on Friday when I called in to the wrap-up show. This will be the first time I'm back since, like the whole debacle of me getting blamed for not returning emails or text messages and stuff like that. Do you think I'm going to be good when I go in tomorrow? Like, do I need to, go and apologize?
You're good. Nope. You are good. As you know, I listen every day through and through. You are good. Seth and Lummy both have stepped up to the pump, as Laster would say, and told Bubba the truth, which was like, look, this is not a total fuck up at all. So you're good there.
Okay.
If I could give you a little Iggy, though.
I'm going to go and talk to everybody every day.
Yeah,
when I'm
I would
there
touch base with everybody. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I would touch base with everybody. And you don't have to necessarily, get in front of their face. What can I do for you? Just say, hey, good to see you. Let me know if you need anything from me. And that's it.
And it gives them an opportunity to be able to let me know if there is anything that they need to tell me then. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
So that'll be the best way to go.
I just wanted to make sure that I was on top of that. Now, one last thing that I wanted to ask you is that I guess now it's a big thing, and I understand why Bubba wants to do it, is getting the 1,000 likes at a certain time. And I think Dr. Dan got 1,000 likes today by like 7:20 or something. And
around there.
And he ended up getting the strap today. Is that do I need to like bring a pot sweetener? Like, hey, if you guys give me 1,000, right at 7:00, I will do this for you guys, or, just kind of just beg for him. Or because
not a bad idea, but I think that's something we need to think about off the air as to what your gift or your treat would be to these listeners for them hitting the 1,000.
I'm just saying maybe I could pick Kristen to work on something.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I like it. I like where your head's at. I will say, just in the hot mic, just remind people in hot mic, like you do, constantly be interacting with chat through hot mic, and during hot mic, remind them to smash that thumbs up button.
All right. I wanted to, make sure I knew exactly what I was getting into on that,
Smart. No, that's smart. That's smart. Hey, did I tell you I ran into this guy named Chan, who's a UPS worker, while on the road? I'm on the road. I'm on the corner of US 19 and Almerton, and over in Pinellas County, here in Tampa, Florida. And I hear this talk radio. So, of course, I cracked the window a little bit, and I'm thinking, is it sports radio? Is it the competitor? Is it us? Long and behold, it's us. So, Chan, if you're listening, shout out to you, buddy, and let me see if I can try to work something for you.
Why?
So, yeah.
Speaking of running into random people, you brought up UPS. Why is it every time, like, I'm sitting in the garage at your place, I get solicitors that come up all the time, and I feel like I'm just constantly running like interference for.
Who came up today?
Well, it's this guy. Now, I automatically do not trust anybody that comes up. What are those things? The segues, the segues and stuff. This
like
guy,
a little mall cop looking motherfucker.
Yeah. So he comes rolling up your driveway while I was here waiting, and he rolls up on a Segway, and he's making a pitch on pest control stuff, and I'm not gonna completely kill the guy's hopes, let him give the pitch and stuff. But then I always tell him, look, I'm a friend of the families. They're gone right now. Just hanging out here. Do you got a business card? And he's like, oh, no, they don't give us business cards. And then, all of a sudden, I'm like, well, then why the fuck am I even listening to this if you're not giving me a goddamn business card?
Yeah, if you're wanting me to stop, that's terrible. That's bad marketing.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I mean, at least it wasn't like the Amazon driver that walked up and I was, maybe not being sensitive to, maybe racial needs or whatever.
Full circle. You didn't learn nothing at that race play at Broadway, did you?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I did not at all. But,
you fucking hater.
Yeah. So, but the guy was really cool, and then he rode off, and then he started bothering the rest of your neighbors and stuff.
Let me ask you something. Did he walk through the grass to get to the next house, or did he ride his Segway?
He rode his Segway. He rode a Segway on the sidewalk, not on the grass.
Okay, good man. Because that's my pet peeve. If you're coming to my house to sell me something, you're knocking doors, if you will. You're door knocking. Do not walk through the yard to get to the next house. It's just very unprofessional.
No.
Shit.
Not at all.
But people do that. People will do that. People will walk right through the yard to get to the next house. And I'm like,
but you guys...
Also, as soon as you knock on the door and the homeowner answers the door, take your sunglasses off. Now, you can put them back on later on in the conversation, but at least, introduce yourself with your sunglasses off. I don't see that. Whatever.
Your family and you live in a pretty decent neighborhood. I would figure that you guys would have no soliciting signs up all over the place.
We do. And I could almost bet you if you go on the neighborhood Facebook page right now, everybody's bitching about that guy.
Yeah, we don't play with that because I got a lot of really old people that fought in the Korean War or maybe even the tail end of the Second War that they just don't They're not nice when it comes to that. It's not that they're being disrespectful, but there are signs right at the front gate. It says no soliciting, and they don't like that shit.
No, I agree. I'm not buying anything you're selling. I already chose my religion, and I don't have any money to donate. Leave. Oh, shit.
So
there's a couple news stories I sent you. I don't know if you're able to get them or not. Let me tell you what, dude. I only have like 49 miles to drive, and my GPS, not that I needed it, I just used it for ETA. It told me an hour and 53 minutes.
Uh-huh.
That's how bad Tampa Bay traffic is getting.
Oh, no, it's getting really bad. And you know what, though? Like, I was looking at, do you realize that all of the, talking about traffic, we have Biketoberfest. Do you know that almost 48% of the motorcycle fatalities that they have in Volusia County happen during the months of March and October in Volusia County?
I could see that. Because the influx of bikes, dude, for this month is just insane. I mean, absolutely insane. So when I'm there, I will be there the 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'll be at Bike Week, staying at your house. Thank you, Tuddle. So any Bubba Army that's going to be out there, I already got with a couple guys. If you want to ride, whether you want to ride the Loop, Cabbage Patch, North on Ormond, wherever you want to go, hit us up. We'll definitely meet you. Like I said, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, Colton BTLS. That's COLTON BTLS. And you can always get a hold of Tuddle. That's TUDDLE. What's up?
So what we should do is a couple of days before kind of do like a little bit of a tweet up. I know they don't call it Twitter anymore, but I'm always going to call it Twitter over X. But we should do like a tweet up where we, kind of tell the Bubba Army, hey, I'll even go out with my truck or whatever, meet up at a spot, and any of the Bubba Army, like, hey, this is where we're going to meet up at a certain time, and then we're going to head out, and then maybe, like a group of people, we can just ride around. If you want to, you can dip out at any moment. I just think it would be kind of cool to do something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like a little, and if we do something like that, and we don't know for sure, but maybe we'll host that like Cabbage Patch, because that would be much easier for you, like in a truck, and other Bubba Army that's in their truck or cars. It's much easier for them to get in and out of Cabbage Patch as compared to Main Street. So maybe we'll do something like that.
Yeah, no, I just think that would be kind of cool. It would give an opportunity because say what you want, there are quite a few Bubba Army supporters, listeners that are in the Volusia, Seminole, Orange County area that I think, would want to meet up and stuff and hang out just a little bit, even if it's for a few minutes.
Yeah, I would. Let's do it. Let's try to do that. So that'd be cool. Did you get any of the news stories I sent you?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. I got the Sabres announcer.
Yep. So we have last week on the show, we spoke about the Buffalo Sabres announcer. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they have an announcer that's between the glass, or inside the glass, I should say, between the benches.
Yeah.
And he got hit in the face with a puck. And he goes, "Oh, fuck!" Remember that?
Yeah, no, and if anybody is going to ever be mad, oh, I can't believe he said a curse word on a broadcast or whatever, that was a reactionary, like, fuck. Like, we've all been there, especially as guys. For some reason, it does help with the pain just to, like, rip out and expect, just a curse. Like, it does help.
I go, "You fucking hater!"
Yeah, like, it is. So, I guess this guy, he, they kind of did a little bit of a joke. I did watch a little bit of this. So, just to set this up, when he got hit with the puck, he's, like, in between the benches of the two teams. Open glass.
Right. He's like the guy. He's the guy inside the glass.
Yeah, he's inside the glass. He can hear everything that's going on. He got hit right above the eye with a puck. He yelled a big, humongous fuck live on the air. And I found this funny because they actually made fun of it.
Is stay aggressive and physical. This is leading to a lot of your success in the last few games. Feet move.
So he is up in the 300 section in the very last row to make sure that he does not get hit by a puck.
Literally dead last.
Yeah, dead last.
Physical all over. The second thing is take the middle of the ice away. Anaheim wants to gain the zone in the offensive zone and then start going east-west with the puck. You got to take that away. Stop them from making those passes. And in the offensive zone, you got to create the...
Well, how badass would it have been if somebody launched one up into the upper deck?
If the camera guy behind just happens to throw a puck at him.
You got to have quick puck movement because Anaheim
I thought
will...
that was a little callback. You know, hockey, you don't see hockey do things like that a lot. Baseball, yes, because baseball's got so much time to kill. Like, you know, a lot of times during baseball, like every Tuesday or something like that, they'll do like, you know, food tasting Tuesday where they try a different item in the ballpark. Like, that's normal for baseball. But hockey, you don't really see things like this for hockey. So it was cool to see hockey actually have some, personality to it.
Yeah, so you sent me this other link to this player from the Bucs.
It may sound weird, but I like to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, so I think that's Jalen McMillan.
Yep.
Okay, so let me set that up. So this is a Bucs player. They're asking what they do for fun, okay? And a lot of times when you ask these football players what they do for fun, you know, they like to go, now I don't know what they say, but, like, truth be told, they like to drive nice cars.
Go to the club, go to the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Go places where they can show off their nice car and go places where they can interact / pick up hot women.
Yep.
That's just what a lot of these players like to do. So when you have a rookie like this, Jalen McMillan, I think is his name, and he has a completely different answer as to what he does for fun, it was kind of shocking, and to me, it was a very childlike answer.
Well, so. I mean, let's be honest though that there are two different type of athletes, and I'm not talking about black, white, Spanish, or whatever it may be. I'm just talking people that have been poor all their lives. And they finally get a little bit of this money, and you're expecting that, they're going to be flossing, they're going to be, like, blowing their money, or just, you know, kind of, like, helping out everybody in their entourage. And this kind of seems like a very innocent answer, in my opinion.
Oh, for
and
sure.
You know how they have
this
those...
answer is what you want out of a rookie. This is the answer you're looking for, knowing that he is not out causing trouble.
Yeah,
so
and he's not going to be blowing his money.
Cereals.
Correct. This
that are
is
like the
the
weird
guy with the guy that you want on the field and off the field. The character here is just amazing.
I'll collect those and I'll try those.
By the way, he collects all the different Monster cereal. And also, by the way, it's not even the brand name Monster cereal, like Count Chocula.
No, it's great value shit.
Yeah, it's great value, fucking Publix brand or Winn-Dixie brand shit. Like, he's not buying the name brand fucking Monster cereal. He's getting, like, the fucking...
Goddamn, let's go, cocksucker. Fuck.
And then,
are you talking to me or somebody that you're driving?
No, dude. This fucking asshole in the Kia in front of me.
Okay, I thought you were like, let's go, fucker.
No.
Play the audio.
This fucking guy in the Kia. Let's go, cocksucker.
All right.
Damn.
I'll go to the grocery store and get, like, different potato chip flavors. For example, last week I had avocado vanilla. And it was disgusting, but, I mean...
Avocado vanilla potato chip?
Avocado vanilla, yeah, potato chip. I'll do that. Nah, it was terrible.
You do that by yourself?
Yeah, I'll do that by myself.
Honestly, I've never heard anybody say, dude, it's a hobby.
You know, it's kind of weird.
I mean, good for him, though. Like, you know, there is some really, really, really just, like, weird shit that people will do.
Sorry. Oh, it was an Indian dot is who was driving.
Oh, okay. So not native. Not feathers, but
Indian,
dot. Okay.
Indian dot.
Okay,
Indian
gotcha.
Dot.
But
maybe he's lost. You know what, sir? I'm sorry for calling you a cocksucker.
But let me ask you this though. I don't think you're a cheap person, but you are also a person that knows the value of the dollar. do you sometimes do you get a different respect for professional athletes that come in, they get that big guaranteed bonus, rookie, they could be showing out, but I'll give you an example. Jalen Hurts just was the Super Bowl MVP, and I think he bought a house in his hometown that is about 1,800 square feet. He bought a...
Now, is Jalen Hurts also the guy, I think, that, correct, he bought a home, he bought a home in his hometown.
Yeah.
But as far as where he lives where he plays football in Philadelphia,
he has a condo.
He just bought or rented an apartment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or a condo or something like that, townhome, apartment, condo, something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
I respect the fuck out of that, big time, dude. Not only do I respect it on saving money level, I respect it on the athletic level of, look, I'm here to get a job done and be an athlete. I'm not here to floss my cars, my Benzes, my Bentleys, and my Rolexes. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm here to do. So I really respect that. But yeah, even more so, I respect when you see a guy like these guys that are just penny pinchers and they know that the money's not going to last forever. But it does bring me back to the original thing of, did they grow up with a little bit of money, or were they just broke and they managed to? Because more often than not, dude, you see these guys that come from a very broken, poor, rundown family, and they make it because they're damn good athletes, and they do make it. But after 5 years, they have a Maybach and they have a Bentley and they have the 7,000 square foot home on the water, and it's like they go broke quick.
Or the people in their entourage that they think that they need to take care of.
Yeah, they got 22 cousins on their staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I don't, but I don't know.
I mean, you could live very, very comfortably with being an NFL player and still live on a budget, but still live better than a person like me or you would be. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you could buy a nice, $1 million home, which is a lot of money, but not nothing crazy like some of these players. Buy $1 million home, and that's your forever home, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you just stay there and get a 30-year fix and ride it out, and you live a great life, and you don't have to really ever check your bank account before you buy something. When you and I, if we're going to Walmart on the way home from work today, I should probably check my account to make sure I got enough money to buy everything from Walmart, right? But yeah, I get what you mean. Those guys, they have enough money towards they don't need to check their bank account whenever they go to purchase anything. Even if they want to make a big purchase like a PlayStation, let's say a $500 purchase, they don't need to check their bank account. It's what? I have the ability to do this because I'm frugal and smart with my money. And I really respect that.
But isn't that the goal, though? A lot of people want to, my goal, and I'm glad that you bring that up. My goal is to get to a point in my life. I'm not saying that I'm over rich, but at the same time, I don't have to check my fucking bank account before I go buy something. Because
correct, yeah.
When you're checking your bank account, that means you got some type of stress where you're like, oh, well, I need to check this. Do you realize how much better I would fucking sleep if I'd never, ever, had to check my bank account?
Yeah, but then, would you really sleep better? Because then you would be concerned that the bills are going to hit and you don't got no fucking money in there.
Yeah, but at the same time, that you're making enough money that that you have enough cushion unless you go really, really hardcore or wild on the spending, for a couple of days or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a point you can get to where you're rich enough or you're making enough money that oh, yeah, as long as I'm not going wild, I'm good. I got more than a cushion, and I got enough that I can invest at the end of every month.
You see, that is a great place to be, and I hope that you and I and all the ones we love can get to that point. Because, unfortunately, right now, I'm driving home from work, and I just want to check my bank account before I buy something. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I get that. But also, and I know that I'm going off on a different tangent on this. Do you feel like sometimes people use their bank card too much?
I don't really know that answer.
Well,
I don't know what you mean.
Well, what I'm saying, though, is that I was always taught to pull out enough cash, and you know what, you may have to go back, but my parents always took out enough cash at the beginning of the week of what they thought that they needed for spending money.
Oh, dude, those days are long gone. Those days are long gone. Like you and I, like, yeah, I'm like you. I have $50 in fives, I got $50 in tens, and I got a couple $100 at all times on me. So I probably have $300 in total on me at all times. Yeah, and I've used that money. For instance, I backed into somebody at Chick-fil-A before. I didn't want to put it on insurance. Here's $200, sir, and I'm leaving.
Yeah,
like, you know, I agree with you there. But as far as like, do people carry cash anymore? No, dude. Like those days are gone. Simply because a lot of places don't accept cash. I mean, hell, even a food truck. If you're gonna go buy a goddamn empanada from Pedro at the food truck, he normally has some type of swipe, Visa, whatever the hell it's called. You know what I mean? Foursquare. They have a way to take credit and debit card payment.
But I think now legally, I think everybody, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure that everybody has to accept cash, though.
No, absolutely not. I can give you an example right off the top of my head. Raymond James Stadium. Huge place.
Oh, do you want to know why they do that, though, at the sporting events? You want to know why they do that?
So they can't get clipped.
People stealing.
Correct.
That's the only reason.
I get why they do it. What I'm saying, though, is they physically do not accept cash. It is a cashless stadium.
I still feel like they need to accept cash, though. And like, for example, like I went to the Orlando City match this weekend. For some reason, I always feel like I got to get cash, and I can't use the fucking shit when I get to the stadium in Orlando. I can't use it.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Places are going away from cash.
Okay.
That's how it is.
But
I will say the one good thing about using your debit and credit card is way better record keeping. Like way better.
Is it though? I mean? Is it though? Because no, I feel like I spend more when I'm using the card because
I didn't say spend more. I said record keeping. So like if I bought a PlayStation on my credit card, I'm able to look that up 5 years from now. Okay, like I can go back and look as to what I bought. If I bought that shit in cash, dude, I'd have to keep that physical hard copy receipt, which a lot of people don't even take the fucking receipt. You know, so that is the good thing about debit and credit card transaction is you have a much better record keeping system and able to budget better.
But you're protected more if you use a credit card than a debit card because debit card's your money.
Yeah, you see, that's where I fuck up. I need to be using my credit card more. Plus, you get points and everything else. It's just like I've always had the mentality of if I don't have the money, then I am not buying it.
But as long as you pay it off by the end of the month, you're good.
Even if I had the money in my bank, I need to get out of that mindset of saying, look, Colton, you have the $300 in your bank account, in your checking account. So just instead of using your checking/debit card, go ahead and use your credit card and transfer that money over now and almost put it in like in your own quote-unquote escrow account or something like that.
Yeah, because some credit cards are 0 interest if you pay them by the end of the month.
Correct.
Because you can dispute credit card charges because that's the bank's money more than a debit charge. Because that's your money.
For instance, using my debit card at the gas station, that's got to stop.
Oh, dude.
Because of the skimmers and the scammers, whatever they're called, people stealing people's information from the pump. That is a habit I need to break, like now, like right this second.
I'm not sticking my card in any machine. Like, I used to chip. Like, because
Same shit, dude.
No, but I mean, a skimmer is only reading your card when you stick it in it.
whatever, however they do it. What I'm getting at is the debit versus credit card at the pump. That's what I'm trying to say. Because credit, like you said, can be disputed. I use my debit card. Next thing you know, they emptied your checking account.
Yeah, because guess what? That's the bank's money, and the bank's money is going to fucking fight that shit tooth and nail. When it's your debit card, they don't give a fuck. That's your money.
Yeah, I think it's harder to fight, too. So yeah, that's a habit I need to break. Anyways, Pat, so what's up? You're at the house.
Yeah.
We're recording this. Obviously, it's Tuesday, March 4th. You're on the Bubba Show tomorrow. We covered a couple news stories.
I got to tell you, and I know how you're particular about how you have things set up. And, like, I'm just going to admit, you had a lot of shit in your chair, on your desk, and I had to move some things. And the whole entire time, I'm like, I'm just thinking the whole entire time, I was like, Colton's going to fucking give me shit. Because I moved. The whole
time I'm thinking to myself, fuck, Tuddle's in my room right now. Now I trust you with my life. I do. I swear to God I do.
I got your...
But I have the same mindset of, fuck, like, what if you misplaced something?
No, I mean, I haven't touched any of your guns or anything like that.
That's
I mean,
good.
I got to tell you, though.
Is the safe still bolted to the floor?
Oh, yeah, I'm not taking the safe.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I is this a 9? I think I got the 9mm like eye level on the thing, and it's just like I'm like the whole time, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
I know that you
if
keep.
You're sitting at my desk right now about eye level. You should have a Springfield Hellcat.
Yeah, yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, I know Colton keeps one in the chamber every single time, so I'm just like. It's there, and then like I got 3 or 4 different knives next to me.
Of which one of them is a Bubba Army knife.
Yeah, Bubba Army knife there, and then I got like all this.
Actually, quick shout out! I got a Bubba Army knife sitting there. I got a DeWalt work knife sitting there.
Oh yeah, the yellow one.
Shout out to Scout and Big Gulp. I got a Harley Davidson knife that I use every time I'm on the bike sitting there.
Oh, dude, can I have this DeWalt, man?
You need a knife?
That DeWalt, no, I got a Bubba Army knife, but that DeWalt's pretty nice.
I got some extra Husky. You want a Husky brand?
Nah, I mean,
3-pack of those in the garage.
I'm on Team Christopher Bell right now, so that's, you know,
dude,
why the
he
DeWalt.
Is on fire. He's won the last 2.
Yeah, I know. Like, honestly, every time I watch it, if, like, I was like, oh, man, I want to see Kyle Busch win. He hasn't won in a very long time. And then I'm like, Christopher Bell, and I'm like, oh, I got to root for Christopher Bell just because you're dad.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I know that you're going to be here real shortly. It has been a...
Oh, I am?
Huh?
I said, oh, real shortly, I am?
It's 6:22 right now, motherfucker.
I'm still sitting in traffic.
Right.
Although I have made it to Pasco County now.
All right.
So I am getting close.
All right.
I am getting close.
Well, we're going to wrap up everything. I don't even know where the outro song is, so
go to page 3.
I don't even, it's been a while since I've used this.
Go to the banks.
I don't even know how to get to the different banks, buddy, because I haven't used the Rodecaster 1 in a while, so.
Okay, all the way at the very top, there should be a playlist,
a music
a
thing.
Note.
Yeah.
A music note.
Okay.
Hit
all
that.
Right, I got that.
Switch over to bank 3.
All right.
There should be a fucking hater on there.
No.
There should be fucking hater.
I have sound 1 and sound 8 on that one.
Yeah, sound 8. Sound 8 is our outro.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. So it's sound 8. Let me see here. All right, we'll go to that. I'm on sound 8. Let me see if I can get this. Hold on. Let me see.
You got to pot it up.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I know where it is. I got it now. Anyways.
All right, buddy. Well, you want to write some quick notes to get this over to Seth? I will see you in probably, truth be told, about 40 minutes.
Can you text me?
That gives us an hour and 50 minutes to get home today. Wow.
Can you text me some notes? Maybe, or I'll figure it out. I'll get it taken care of.
You didn't take them while we were going like I do normally?
No. No. But I'll get them. I'll go back and listen. I'll talk to you in a bit, okay?
All right, so I love you.
All right, love you too, man.
That's about it.
See you shortly.
Hey.